Hello! If you are watching this video, chances are you are new to GS1 US and GS1 standards. Welcome! We are so glad that you are part of our membership community. I am Sandy Kozisko, Vice President of Education and Training. Now that you are using GS1 standards, let me tell you a little bit more about our company, your membership, our standards, resources that are available to you, and most importantly, how to secure your barcode. GS1 US is a neutral, not-for-profit standards organization. We are a member-driven and member-governed organization that came together in the 1970s with the introduction of the UPC barcode. We collaborate with industry and businesses of all sizes to encourage the adoption and use of GS1 standards-based solutions that can help improve business processes and help solve common industry pain points. GS1 is a global company headquartered in Brussels, Belgium, with over 110 local member organizations all over the world that form a federated group. Like GS1 US, there are GS1 member organizations in other countries, such as GS1 France, GS1 Japan, and GS1 Australia, to name a few. Each member organization supports their local country or geographical area. While each country may have specific rules and regulations, we all support GS1 standards globally, helping millions of companies use them to make their businesses run more efficiently. GS1 standards are grouped into three categories based on how they are used: identify, capture, and share. First is identify. This category of GS1 standards enables assigning a globally unique GS1 identifier to meet your identification needs. An example is the GTIN, or Global Trade Item Number, which is used to identify a product. You may hear the terms GS1 Identifier, GS1 Info Key, and GS1 ID Key, which all mean the same thing and all refer to unique identification. Next is capture. This category of GS1 standards refers to GS1 data carriers, which can store standardized data in a machine-readable format. An example of a data carrier is a UPC barcode. The final category is share. Once you've identified your product with a GTIN and captured it with your barcode or RAIN RFID tag, you may exchange that information with your trading partners using GS1 share standards. You may begin to hear terms like master data, transactional data, and physical event data. If you hear them, just be aware that they exist, and if you are asked to share any of your product data using them, we are here to help. Now that you know a little bit more about who GS1 US is and about GS1 standards, let's talk about what type of identifier it is that you licensed from us. You licensed a GS1 company prefix, which begins with a 0. Only GS1 company prefixes that begin with 0 come with a corresponding UPC company prefix. Let's take a minute to understand the difference between the UPC company prefix and the GS1 company prefix. The UPC company prefix is used for the sole purpose of creating a GTIN-12, which is typically encoded in a UPC barcode for products or services that will be sold at a store or online. The GS1 company prefix is used to create all other GS1 identification keys. This includes GTIN-14s, which identify product groupings and are used as you ship your product to retailers or distributors. In addition to using your company prefix for product identification, you can also use it for identifying locations, assets, logistic units, and more. Your company and product information are now included in the GS1 registries, which are used by many large retailers and marketplaces as part of their validation process to verify identity and product ownership. Let's look at an example of a GS1 company prefix certificate. Here is the GS1 company prefix, and because it begins with a 0, it also includes a UPC company prefix. When you licensed your GS1 company prefix, you received instructions on how to download a certificate displaying the company prefix and other important information. Here are some fields to note. The first is the company name. This is the company name that you used when you licensed your company prefix. The second is the legal entity global location number. This is a number that has been assigned to identify your company's legal entity in our system. If you license more than one company prefix from us, you will see this same number on your certificates. The third is the account number. This is the number that can be used when contacting GS1 US member support. The fourth is the original issue date. This is the date your license was issued. The fifth is the annual renewal date. This is the date you must renew your license by to continue uninterrupted usage of your company prefix and to keep your information active in GS1 systems. This certificate may be requested from a retailer or online marketplace to show the authenticity of your product identifier or even your barcode. To download and print your GS1 company prefix certificate, follow these steps. First, make sure you can download PDF documents onto your computer. Next, there are two ways that you can access the certificate. Your sign-in credentials will be the same for either option. Use your email address and the password you created. Option 1. Sign into My GS1 US directly using this URL. Once you reach the My GS1 US dashboard, click the header Identifier Certificates. If you have multiple certificates, you can search for a specific one from those available to you. Select from the results and click the download link to open the certificate as a PDF file. Like some GS1 US members, you may license a blend of both GS1 company prefixes and GS1 US GTINs according to your business needs. You can download certificates for each here. Option 2. Sign into GS1 US Data Hub and visit the homepage where you will see the quick links area in the top right-hand corner of the screen. You will be directed to My GS1 US, our member portal, and will already be signed in. Let's now talk about using your GS1 company prefix. Often, we are asked, how many barcodes did I buy? A quick clarification is that you don't buy barcodes from us. Instead, you will use your licensed GS1 company prefix or UPC company prefix to create the GS1 identifiers that will go into the barcodes. We are also asked, how many barcodes do I have? In answering this, it is important to know that each company prefix comes with a specific number of identifiers that can be created and placed into GS1 barcodes. Let's take a look at a simplified example from our everyday life buying milk to better understand how different customers may need different amounts. As consumers, we make buying decisions based on our unique circumstances. What we need is not always the same as what others need. One person may purchase a pint, another may purchase a quart, or a family may require a larger unit such as a gallon. Each unit is still milk, but they are sold in different quantities that are tailored to meet individual needs. When deciding which quantity to buy, we estimate how much milk we will consume within a set period of time. Once we consume all the milk, we purchase more. Licensing a company prefix from GS1 US works the same way. Companies come to us with different numbers of products and services that they need to identify. To meet these differing needs, we offer GS1 company prefixes of varying lengths that enable the unique identification of a specific number of products and services. The number of products and services that can be uniquely identified is directly related to the length of your GS1 company prefix. The shorter the GS1 company prefix, the more products and services you are able to identify, and we call that amount capacity. Once the available capacity associated with that company prefix is exhausted, you can simply license an additional GS1 company prefix with a new capacity, following the same process you did for the first one. Now let's expand a bit on the GS1 company prefix because it can be leveraged beyond just identifying your products and services, allowing you to gain additional value from your investment in GS1 standards. You can use your same licensed GS1 company prefix to create other GS1 identifiers to identify locations, returnable assets, shipping containers, documents, logistic units, and much more to help meet your business needs. GS1 identifiers include GTIN 12 to identify a unique trade item, GTIN 14 to create higher levels of packaging such as inner packs or cases, Global Location Number to identify parties or locations such as corporate headquarters or manufacturing plants, and Serial Shipping Container Codes to identify logistics units. Global Trade Item Number, GTIN, is the GS1 identification key that is used to identify a trade item. It is a globally unique and unambiguous number that is used to identify your specific product or service. GTIN is an umbrella term as it can have 4 different structures. They can be 8, 12, 13, or 14 digits in length. Your UPC company prefix will allow you to create GTIN 12s to identify products and services. And your GS1 company prefix will allow you to create GTIN 14s to identify product groupings used to ship your product to retailers or distributors. The other 2 GTIN structures are mainly used outside of North America. When you licensed your company prefix from GS1 US, your company was also identified as the sole brand owner of products using your company prefix. Now that you know what a GTIN is, let's talk about how the brand owner assigns these numbers to products. To be globally unique and identify only one item, it is important that each product or service be assigned its own unique number. Every product type or variation that is relevant to the trading process should be assigned a unique GTIN, which allows your customers to order one product or service variation over another. When assigning these to your products, consider the following scenarios which require a unique number be used. Different varieties of products. For example, diet versus regular drinks need to be identified uniquely. Colors and/or sizes. Different colors of products would each have a unique GTIN that distinguishes them from each other in the product ordering and shipping processes. The same would be true for different sizes. Here we have 4 t-shirts: medium yellow, medium green, large yellow, and large green. They all would have unique GTINs. Counts. Different product counts should have unique numbers. This allows the brand owner, retailer, and customer to distinguish a single item from a multi-pack. Now let's cover some information about GS1 barcodes. Generally, a good way to determine which barcode type to use is to answer 3 questions. What information needs to be captured in the barcode? Where will it be scanned? Are there any regulations or trading partner-specific requirements that apply? Some barcodes are designed to only carry specific information, such as a GTIN, while other barcode types can include supplementary details about products like expiration date or a batch lot number. In addition to products, some barcodes can contain information on a location, shipment, a returnable asset, a document, or other data needing to be automatically captured and used by systems. There are many different types and formats of barcodes available that are optimized for where they are scanned, such as at retail point of sale, warehouses, distribution channels, consumer scanning, or in healthcare. GTIN 12s can be encoded in UPC-A barcodes, which are used globally and are a go-to barcode in North America for retail products and services, including groceries, electronics, clothes, toys, cosmetics, DIY materials, and just about everything else you may buy or sell in a retail environment. ITF-14 barcodes are used on cases, pallets, and other trade items not scanned at retail point of sale. They can carry the GTIN used to identify higher packaging levels of a product. A primary benefit of ITF-14 barcodes is that they can be printed directly onto corrugated packaging. GS1 128 barcodes are used on cases and pallets not scanned at point of sale. These barcodes can provide additional information about a contained product, including batch lot number, expiration date, and serial number. GS1 128 barcodes are also used on logistic labels with serial shipping container code and help to seamlessly track a logistic unit and the products it contains along the supply chain. The GS1 data bar barcodes are suitable for use on small packages. These can be found on loose fresh produce and product coupons. These barcodes can be scanned from any direction. When used for coupons, they can carry additional information such as coupon value and expiration date. You should check with your trading partners before implementing the use of GS1 data bars. Visit our website to learn about these and other GS1 barcodes. When you use your GS1 company prefix with barcodes, it is just the beginning of price lookup, enhanced inventory management, and improved consumer engagement. GS1 US Data Hub is our online tool for creating, managing, and sharing product identifiers. When you licensed your GS1 company prefix from us, you are also given access to GS1 US Data Hub. This is where you can create GTINs and barcodes for your products. Visit the GS1 US Data Hub Help Center for step-by-step instructions. You will find resources in the format that works best for you that will show you how to create a product and generate a UPC barcode. Read relevant help articles, download the GS1 US Data Hub Product User Guide, or watch short micro-learning videos. After accessing your barcode image, these same resources will also help you do more with your unique number. When you are ready, learn how to create locations and assign GLNs. Add additional product information. Add higher-level packaging, such as a case for shipping or receiving. Share your product and location information. The moment your company licensed your GS1 company prefix, you became a member of GS1 US. GS1 US membership can provide greater opportunities by providing access to a larger world of tools, knowledge, and resources to help you apply the power of standards and to build your business. Congratulations on becoming a part of a membership of over 300,000 businesses representing more than 25 industries. Collaborate with peers and trading partners across the United States through GS1 US user groups, work groups, and industry initiatives. Make an impact as part of the global standards management process or make new connections by attending the GS1 Connect annual conference. Visit GS1 US University to learn more about the adoption, use, and implementation of GS1 standards. We offer GS1 US courses in the format that works best for you, whether it is in person, virtual, or online. Our offerings include certificate courses, classroom events, and live or recorded educational webinars on topics important to you. Various flexible, convenient, and focused educational opportunities are available to match your learning style. Thank you for being a part of our member community. For more information, please contact our member support team at info@gs1us.org or 937-435-3870.